Sometimes all I think about is you.
How far do you live from Edmonds?
10, 15 minutes.
Oh.
Heat waves been freaking me out. She. I'm trying to catch that waitress at the ale house, Julia. You all know about that waitress?
Mm.
Yeah. Shit. I wanna know what you're dreaming of. I'm uncomfortable. I can give you that. Sometimes all I think about is you. Yes, no, that song. That's a good song.
Really good song.
Yo, what's up? What the fuck is going on, bro? What the hell? This guy's car is like breaking down in the middle of a green lane. What's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
Tabloid Junkie.
Tabloid Junkie?
Tabloid Junkie.
I never heard that song before.
It's a good one. He's shitting on the media.
I used to be obsessed with Michael Jackson. I used to like that shit when he was.
You did the moonwalk and everything back then?
What?
You were doing the moonwalk?
Yeah, man. I used to try to do the moonwalk when I was younger. I would suck at it.
Where were you when he died? Do you remember your memory?
Huh? Do I remember?
You know,
I'm driving. I can't
no,
moonwalk right now.
No, do you remember where you were when he died? When you got the news?
I listen to some Michael Jackson now and then. Beat it, beat
Really,
it.
bro, really.
I'm saying, like the most famous
I'm saying, do you remember the day he died? What you were doing?
Huh?
The day he died, do you remember what you were doing?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember what I was doing.
What?
I was at the baseball park, and it was like a dunk tank, and they were playing Michael Jackson on the fucking speakers, because he died.
Yeah.
I remember that day. I remember because I had just gotten a haircut, and I usually had long hair. I was like short. I was like a kid, and I had short hair. I didn't know if I liked it or not.
Yeah, it's weird. A lot of people I've met, I ask them when they die, and it's kind of like, for most people I've met, like 85%, it's like a core memory that they know where they were when he died.
Yeah, because that shit was all over the fucking place.
Motherfucker, you were fucking. Well, how old were you when 9/11 happened? What grade were you in? 5th? Whatever the fuck you said. Yeah, go on. Motherfucker said, huh? Don't even let me get you started on the 9/11, bro. Yo,
I don't remember shit from 9/11.
You was like 2 or 3, bro. You was a little baby. You was like, what?
I remember Michael Jackson more than I remember 9/11.
I don't remember 9/11. I remember Michael Jackson. I was in class and the teacher said it. The class and the teacher said it, and they fucking put it on the TV, and like, yo, class kind of stopped. Yo.
I don't think there's any other like famous person. Well, maybe Kobe Bryant. I think he's like the biggest one. But I don't even remember where I was when Kobe Bryant died. But Michael Jackson, that's a vivid ass memory.
Yeah, it's crazy. I always ask people that, and they're like, "Huh?" And it's funny because a lot of people don't even know that they know it. Like, I'll ask them, and they'll think of it, and they'll remember. Like,
I know that's crazy. I don't know when Kobe died. I don't fucking know what.
When Kobe died, I was working in New York. I was at my Spectrum job in Astoria. I was like 2 hours leaving from shift, and then we always have like 8 TVs there, and they were all saying it. Kobe died. Kobe, like the helicopter thing. And I'm like, all my coworkers like, what? No, what?
Chadwick Boseman, that's another one, but I don't fucking know.
Nah, I think I woke up and read it on Twitter.
I don't know. Yeah, I probably was just in my room, like jerking off or something.
What? Oh, at least you're true.
Not not to the death of Chadwick Boseman, you know, just like in general.
Hmm.
I'm not a necrophiliac.
I mean, when Michael died, Google, Twitter, and AOL suffered like a fucking enormous outage for the whole day. The
When
internet.
Michael died?
Yeah, I mean, the internet was like still. It was only 2009. I mean, the internet was still something already by 2009. It wasn't what it is now, but
But you know what's
Twitter,
crazy?
Twitter, Google, and AOL they all crashed for the day
I
because
feel like
people kept looking up his death if it was real.
nobody, like, once he died, like, a lot of people started listening to him. I mean, I knew the famous songs, but I really got into him like deep.
Yeah, I feel.
The,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I know a lot of
Billie
people. Yeah,
Jean and- I know it is more than that. The fucking Africa song where he's in Africa in the music video.
yeah. They don't care about this.
Yeah, they
Oh,
don't
and
care. That one's the song.
yeah, I listened to so much of his mainstream songs that I go on YouTube and I listen to his unreleased music that like fans dig up and they mine it and hack it out.
I
But
think the only artist that I'm like super fan of like that is probably Kanye West. And it sucks that he's like a fucking Nazi now. Now
yeah,
I feel guilty.
yeah, it
I
does
still
suck.
listen to it. But then I'm like, shit, man, I feel like an
It
asshole.
does suck, yeah. But I mean, he's still a good artist. But yeah, he's a little his ideology is a little Joe.
Not chill.
But when you look at all those artists back then, a lot of people look up to
Yeah.
MJ to see where they are now, like Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Usher. The Weeknd. The Weeknd is an enormous Michael Jackson fan.
I remember when Michael Jackson died, I had gotten into like the conspiracies that the Illuminati killed him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, yeah, I know, and yeah.
Where he was like in the songs, he's like asking for help and shit, like in his
Yeah,
music
yeah,
videos.
yeah.
I'm like, yo,
And if you hear some songs backwards, you hear them differently. And then there's like some symbols and signs he has in his music videos. Like in They Don't Care About Us, the prison version, not the one in Africa, Brazil, whatever. It got banned. It got banned from America, and they say it got banned because the music video shows like literally like imagine seeing like the George Floyd tape in the music video. He was showing like a guy getting beat. I forgot what his name was, and he was showing like a bunch of like really bad shit in the world, and they don't care about us. And he was talking about the prison reform. How, like, yeah, he was talking about the prison. I mean, yeah, all his songs had good purposes, and he's talking about like the prison reform. And then at the end of the song, he does this sign language that like no person, like no ASL people, the American Sign Language people, they don't know what that translates to. It's not part of the language. But he's using some type of sign language to say something at the end of the song.
Shit, that's creepy.
Bro, and then in Tabloid Junkie, that's one of the most like crazy songs. He literally says a lyric saying JFK exposed the CIA. Bro, hey, you don't be singing about them shits and live. They get your ass.
Everyone said that he got killed like Jeffrey Epstein.
I think the crazy thing to me is I think it's just that he had too much power in the music industry. Like usually an artist becomes big in the music, they take all their contract deals and they sell all their music to whatever, and they become a pawn. But when it was him, like he had been like since the beginning of so much and at a young age, and he was really smart that like he was there for the creation of Sony, and Michael owned more of Sony than Sony themselves owned it. He owned
Wasn't he supposed to be Spider-Man at one point?
Yeah, he wanted to be Spider-Man. Yeah. He owned 75% of Sony, and Sony only owned like 25% of it. He owned a big stake of the company, and so from that moment he bought it all the way to 2016. Any like type of major album that came out, because you know a lot of major artists are signed to Sony, like Rihanna, J-Lo, Beyonce, Jay-Z at first before Jay-Z made his record label. So every single big hit that came out from 1997 to 2016, Michael got a cut of it, which is crazy to think about. And like, because a lot of fucking music came out. Yeah, a lot of big music came out in the early 2000s, in the 2010s, like all those songs, and he got a cut from almost every artist that was on the Sony thing. It wasn't until 2016 that the estate sold the whole share, like all of the stake, back to Sony, and then Sony for the first time finally got 100% control of their company. But they sold it for like almost $1 billion, in 2016. And then the most important thing for any artist nowadays that they struggle in, they got all of the master recordings for Michael. All of his songs, his estate owns the master recordings for Michael. And that was the trade they did. Which is good because I think it's very important for an artist like him to have control of his, like the estate to have control of his music, like the master recordings and all that. Because look, nowadays you have artists who they made songs I don't know how many years ago, but the song doesn't even belong to them. The rights, like somebody else owns it. Like look at Taylor Swift. Like she had to completely re-release her albums because of like legal issues and shit. Because they sign contracts and they don't care. All they care about is the money they make, and they don't look at, oh, we may pay you this much, but you're like giving us all the rights to this song. Like the song is no longer yours.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna put you on hold real quick because I just got here. All right.
Okie dokie.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okie dokie, babe. Bye-bye. I heard that one. He said, "What's up?" What'd you play today, Andy? You even play with Mia? Damn, she was begging to play. She joined. Yeah, she didn't play because she's been busy with life and shit.
The flames are calling.
All the colors.
Heads will roll. I'll take my time with them.
Really? Wow. Okay. I mean, it can only evolve. It keeps getting better and better. The AI, it improves. You know, to be honest, no. I mean, yeah, but not now. I have to wait for my mom to leave, and then with Max, I have to go. Yeah, my mom's going somewhere out, and I have to stay with Max, and then I have to take Max. I have to go to my grandma's real quick, pick something up, come back home, and then I could game out. I've been busy all day since 8 a.m. I went to sleep like at 4 a.m. But you know, I'm good at running like a zombie. Oh god damn it! Every time I look to my right, that shit. Hey, what are you doing? TFT game? Going good or bad? Right? Run that by me? Yeah, they're supposed to be coming out. Right now? I thought it came out in May. Damn, it's been 6 years since the first one came out. Yeah, it comes out in May. Sorry. I think so.
Let the heavens bear witness.
Yep.
delicious. We are surrounded by noobs. Okay, we're in. I have the best aim in the spirit realm.
Huh? Oh, really?
You're in bite range.
Someone's about to get hurt.